Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting.
We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
So the New York starting five, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Luka Doncic. Andre Drummond is out there with Lewis. Then it's White. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Well, this game is the talk of the NBA. MP and Jalen Brunson playing at an MVP level. What does MP think of this matchup? He told me Jalen's going to do what he does. All I'm focused on is winning. Of course, Brunson's focused on winning too, but if MP does outperform Brunson, that'll help his cause. Kevin?
It'll help his cause indeed. And Brunson, he is a warrior. David, thank you.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Anunoby, good.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lewis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. Brunson finds Anunoby. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Outside Lewis, and another 3 for the Lakers.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here's Brunson outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Ball's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Lewis. He takes it in. Ball with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Hart the pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. There's the pick. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
MP left side. Tried Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hardigan's Reeves. Pass the ball. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's MP. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Outside ball. Knocks it loose. McBride passes the ball. And good that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A three from MP. Another miss by MP. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. New York moving it around. Here's Ball. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's MP, and it's in there. 17 points for MP.
Getting it done in transition. MP's eyes light up when he gets these easy scoring opportunities.
McBride passes to Towns. Over Drummond. Can't hit from 12. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 5. Wilt. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Lewis is out there with Brown, and it's Portis in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 62 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Brunson. Over Russell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets. Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Whitey's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for D'Angelo Russell. MP drills the three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. For the three. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 9 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lewis misses. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Hart finds Brunson to the middle. And Anunoby slams it in.
With a little zest that time, Anunoby unleashing that athleticism at the rim.
Hart against MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Balls checked in for New York.
You should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside, Ball. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Lewis with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Lewis has got 29.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
They set the screen. Hart, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
McBride passes the ball. And here is Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anunoby.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a wide open look. Hits it again. Wow!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant GA. He's put them on his back all season long. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now McBride. Still yet to score. Pass to Towns. And it's White with the rebound. Captain off the break, MP.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And please direct your attention to center court. And
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Check it out, Los Angeles. Coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left. I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the number 1 spot.
Well, number 1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the New York Knicks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Thank you for being with us. Now,
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Doncic kicks to White. And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knicks trail by 13. Brunson with a head of steam, and he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 11 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players, and certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Ball's checked in for the Knicks.
Number 46. Ball.
Brunson finds Towns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
The assist from
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
In the corner, it's MP. And, yep, another basket.
And he's been building to this point all season long. A new single-season high in scoring, surpassing none other than himself.
He continues to push the envelope. He knows no limits and push himself to new heights. At this point, he is his only rival. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jalen Brunson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Hard against Reeves. Here's McBride. Still scoreless. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to White. Reeves outside. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis, and that's good for 2. Lewis has got 47 points.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Inside, here's Brunson. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And White kicks to Lewis. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 15. Pass the ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by MP.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Hart with it. Back to Brunson. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's McBride. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. McBride's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 19. Here's Brunson. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we've got more. And coming back from the break, he set the record for points in a season last quarter.
Arguably, this is the greatest offensive season in NBA history. He's been consistently unreal all year. No one has scored more in an NBA season. How incredible.
Changes for the Lakers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Portis. Lewis comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Knicks trail by 11. They've got Kobe White. MP out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it sends a ball in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Brunson. Bank shot, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Anunoby left side. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Doncic. Brunson with another miss.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Knicks trail by 15. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Anunoby lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
The rebound by McBride. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Doncic. Here's MP. And good! He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
Hey, right here. What's up, everybody? I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP?
I
You played against another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoe-in for the MVP award?
Of course. I'm the top dog in the league right now, and anyone who's been watching the games can see that. These aren't empty stats either. You know, you see the games that I've been winning, so if I'm not the MVP, yikes, I don't know who is. Nobody's been able to touch me.
Man, MP, you're a cheat code.
Excellent quote tonight, MP. That's sure to win you some fans.